So, when you forget those English words the next day, it is not your fault. It is just the forgetting curve doing its job. Our brains are designed to throw away information that we don't use, to save energy. Hello everyone and welcome back to Voices on the Road. I'm your host today, Chloe. Before we dive in, as always, you can find our transcript in the description box. If you want to take notes while listening, or if you want to learn more about Amie Road, feel free to click the link and check it out. Alright, let's get back to today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about something that every single language learner experiences. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You sit down at your desk, you spend an hour studying a list of 20 new English words, and you feel great. You know all of them. But then you wake up the next morning and they're gone. You can only remember 3 or maybe 4 words. It's incredibly frustrating. You might think, wow, my memory is terrible. But I'm here to tell you a secret. Your memory is not terrible. Your brain is actually working exactly the way it is supposed to. Today, we're going to talk about a famous psychological concept called the forgetting curve and how we can beat it. The forgetting curve was discovered by a German psychologist named Hermann Ebbinghaus. He did an experiment to see how fast humans forget new information. He found out that if we don't review what we learn, we lose information incredibly quickly. In fact, his graph shows that within just 24 hours, you might forget over 50% of what you learned. After a week, you might only retain about 10% or 20%. The curve drops very fast at the beginning, and then it flattens out. So, when you forget those English words the next day, it is not your fault. It is just the forgetting curve doing its job. Our brains are designed to throw away information that we don't use, to save energy. So, how do we fix this? How do we tell our brain, hey, keep these words, they're important? The answer is a technique called spaced repetition. To beat the curve, you have to review your notes at specific intervals, meaning specific amounts of time. You don't need to study the same word for 3 hours today. Instead, study it for 5 minutes today. Then, review it again tomorrow. Then, wait 3 days and review it again. Then, wait a week. Every time you review the word, you reset the curve back to 100%. And every time you do this, the curve drops slower and slower until the word is finally locked in your long-term memory. So, take those notes and make a smart schedule. Work with your brain, not against it. Now, let's move to our vocabulary corner. Here are 5 key words from today's episode. Number 1, frustrating. This is an adjective. It describes a feeling of being annoyed or angry because you cannot achieve what you want. Example, it is so frustrating when you study hard but still forget the vocabulary. Number 5, curve. This is a noun. It is a line that bends. On a graph, it shows how a number goes up or down. Example, the forgetting curve shows a sharp drop in the first 24 hours. Number 3, retain. This is a formal be-to verb. It means to keep something or remember facts and information. Example, reading out loud can help you retain new English words. Number 4, interval. This is a noun. It means a period of time between 2 events. Example, you should review your notes at regular intervals, like every 3 days. Number 5, spaced repetition. This is a learning technique where you review information with increasing amounts of time between each review session. Example, using flashcards is a great way to practice spaced repetition. Thank you for listening to Voices on the Road. If you want to learn more about Amie Road, we're an English learning platform focusing not only on English improvement, but also achieving your dream life through English learning. If you want to know more, please follow us on Instagram, Amie Road Official. That is AMREROAD_OFFICIAL. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.